everyone, so today I just wanted to talk through what's going on with Ella. She's been really poorly lately. It all started back probably like the end of January. She got a really bad cough, a cold, started having really runny poos. So I phoned the doctor because I didn't think I should get an appointment because maybe it was just this cough that was going around and all the children were getting coughs and everything. So I rang up and he said, no, don't worry about it. As long as she's fit and healthy in herself, then I don't need to see her. It's just a random cough that's going around. I left it for 2 weeks. Her poo started going like water. That was on a Monday, and I went in to go see the doctor on the Wednesday, and they put her on amoxicillin thinking that maybe she had caught a bug and maybe it could help with the cough and things like that. So she was on amoxicillin from Wednesday, and then that Sunday she got really worse, and I went into the A&E doctor and asked for some advice, and she was like no help whatsoever. To be honest, I don't think she understood what we said because she wasn't English. She just passed her by, said her chest was fine, there was no rattling in it whatsoever. Keep on with the amoxicillin and that should help with the diarrhea. When she's finished the amoxicillin, the diarrhea should completely go. So we're like, oh, okay, fair enough. I left her for 1 more week, waited till the amoxicillin had finished, took her off the amoxicillin and waited to see if the poo had changed. If anything, it went 100 times worse. It went from being the yellowy korma looking colour, watery, to like a cream thick paste, and then it would change like every single day. So the next day it would be like lime green with floaty like cottage cheese bits in, and at this point I was panicking. Maybe there was something wrong with her, maybe she was allergic to the amoxicillin. So I went back in, let me think, when was this? So I went back to the doctor on, must have been 2 weeks ago now, no, week and a half ago now. And he said that it sounds like a lactose intolerance to milk. So he advised us to go on a soya-based milk. He didn't like say which brand or anything like that. So I went to the shops, and it must have been about Thursday night, I think. Maybe this was in her 3-month update as well that I put it in. Everything's going on at once. I'm so stressed, sorry. So it was Thursday night. I went to the shops, picked up her soya milk. It was the only one that was on the shelf. So I was thinking, oh my God, it's like fate that we've got this one brand and this one thing. So I put her on it, and we were told to give it 2 weeks to a month for her body to get used to the change and for it to completely be out of her system, all of this milk. So we were on the new soya milk for a week. Thursday to Thursday, and at this point no change. If anything, she started getting red under her eyes, a really bad rash on her stomach. Her skin would be like so flaky I could like scratch it off. It would be peeling all over her face, all over her legs. She had a really red sore bum, but at this point I thought it was down to all the diarrhea that she's had, so we've been loading out with Sudocrem. She also has lost weight, which I'm not happy about. And yeah, so I decided last Thursday to go and see the health visitor. Now this is a drop-in clinic. I don't know if you have that in your countries, but it is from the NHS, and we can just go on Thursdays or whatever day it is around your area and have her weighed, checked out, talk to somebody, and yeah, just feel like you're not alone and you have someone to actually talk your problems to. And yeah, they're really, really nice in there, and they're the ladies that come around once you've given birth, and you basically, your baby grows up with them. So she was there, so that was brilliant. So I went in on Thursday, and straight away she said, this doesn't look right, I just want a second opinion, don't get worried. And at this point I was like freaking out in my head. Luckily my nan came with me because I literally would have been in tears. So she brought in her other health visitor person. They normally have like 2 setting up things, stations in the actual room. So she looked at Ella and thought, this is not right, she should not be on soya. the doctor has prescribed her the wrong thing. Babies under 6 months shouldn't actually be on soya whatsoever because it's damaging to their health. At this point, I was freaking out. Why would a doctor prescribe her something that is going to make her even worse than what she was? If anything, it has made her completely worse than what she was, being on the Cow and Gate baby milk formula. I don't even know what the name of that one was. Once she had looked over Ella and seen the rash, the eyes, the bum, the skin, her weight had dropped, she went through everything, and she was so nice, and I could just literally talk to her about anything, and she was really, really nice. She gave us cream for her stomach, cream for her bum, and now she's on a prescribed milk that the doctor should have done straight away instead of putting us on a soy milk. So I am fuming with the doctor. She is not allergic to lactose intolerant, not allergic to lactose. That makes sense. But she is allergic to milk protein. So we are on now a, what's it called? Nutramigen milk, and this is prescribed to her now, and they come in really small tins, and it took me 3 shops to actually get the prescription through. Everybody was like, oh no, you have to order it in, and I was not having it. I was not having any more of that soya milk, knowing that it's going to be damaging her health. So I went everywhere looking for this milk before it was like her next feed. So she started on that, and that very day she started getting really, really sick. And I think it was down to all of that soya milk that's in her stomach that she shouldn't have been having. So she had a 7-ounce bottle in the middle of the night, threw that up. A 7-ounce bottle in the morning and threw that one up. A 4-ounce bottle afternoon and threw that one up. A water in the afternoon after the milk. And then nighttime she had a 4-ounce, threw that one up. And she literally had nothing for 24 hours apart from that water. That was the only thing that stayed down. Then the next day of being on this new milk, thankfully, this was like yesterday, so Saturday, she's finally getting on the mend. The colour in her face is coming back, which I'm so happy about, because she looked like a little ghost. She was so drained, bless her. And now she's had 4 ounces and kept them all down, so I'm super happy. She's still struggling with the toilet side of things, and it's not like 1 minute it's like fully solid and then the next minute it's like water again, so probably her stomach's like trying to get in between the soya milk and the new one. So we're trying to figure out what we're doing wrong there, if we're supposed to be giving her Infocol still or gripe water, but it's the weekend so we don't really have anyone to talk to about that, but I'm going to ring up on Monday anyway. Also, the health visitor rang Friday morning to see how we were doing. No, Friday afternoon to see how we were doing. So that was really nice of her to check up on Ella and make sure she was getting the fluids and the intake that she needed. And she advised us that the sickness is going to be normal. It's just her body getting all of this protein out that she's allergic to. And yeah, then she had her injections as well on Friday, so that didn't help. But the health visitor said that she should be okay to have them. So we're on a bit of a roller coaster in a minute, and that is why I'm a bit stressed. It's such a shame that the doctors not prescribed us, but informed us to go and get this milk. And it's something that babies shouldn't even have. I'm super disappointed, to be honest. They're supposed to be the ones that you can go to and ask for help and make you better, but instead he didn't know what he was talking about. That is where we are up to at the minute with Ella. And I can hear her now moaning, so she's hungry. See you all again soon. Don't forget to subscribe, the giveaway's coming soon. Who's excited?